First, right-click on the desktop, then create a new folder, and name it as, and now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Then rename it as we proudly present for your viewing pleasure. And then rename it again as the Microsoft Windows 95 product team. And now that we did the Easter egg, let's just watch it.
Hello, I'm Victor. I'm from the HP Tour Guide.
Yes, and you can make him play some animations by clicking the Show and Tell button.
Acknowledge. Alert. Announce. Blink. Confuse it. Congratulate. Congratulate to. Decline.
That animation is funny.
Do magic 1.
Yeah. Wow! That was a cool explosion.
Do magic 2. Don't recognize. Explain. Explain 2. Explain 3. Explain 4. Gesture down. Gesture down left. Gesture down right. Gesture left. Gesture right. Gesture up. Gesture up left. Gesture up right. Get attention.
That's funny. Another funny
Get attention
animation.
continued. Greet.
Once you boot this up, the screen comes up with this, and you'll have to put in win and listen to this. Yes, that's the Windows 3.1 startup sound. And let's start off with the control panel, because I just want you to know how you can customize your desktop. And you have here sound, drivers, 386 enhanced, and MIDI mapper, date and time, international, printers, color, fonts, ports, mouse, desktop, and keyboard. Let's customize the desktop for a second. And there's just some BMP files to choose from as a wallpaper, as you can see by the list. And let's choose the cars wallpaper because I like cars. And edit pattern. You can use this tool to edit the edit however you like. Press OK. And
You can see
yeah,
that part, the background right here.
and you'll have to change the sample rate to 11.25 to match the compression. And I'm just keeping the Camtasia recorder being window because I tried to record this earlier, but once I opened up Audacity, the audio level for some reason glitched up when it gets to be silent. So I'm just recording this once again right now, and start from here to the end of the song, and yeah.
Yes, and once you import the game to the console, you can click the start button to run the game. So we'll just only watch the intro right here.
Fill your tank, save the zoo. Get in step, save the zoo. Check your tires, save the zoo. And go get Tab, save the zoo. Putt putt, save the zoo. Putt putt, save the zoo. Putt putt, you've got to save the zoo. Putt putt, save the zoo. Putt putt, save the zoo.
Delete the exe file if you get this error, and just delete the file and change from w32 to patsu.exe. And yeah, let me run it for a sec. Okay, and it's running now. I already showed you the intro, so I'm just gonna quit this. Now just click on Windows Classic. And this theme looks like the one you see on Windows 2000 and Windows Server 2008 R2, but specifically we're working on a theme that is based on the one from the original version of Windows Server 2008. So let's go to desktop background. But first, as you can see, the color of the solid color looks like the one from Windows 2000 and Windows Server 2008 R2. But let's just use a darker color. First, let's click on this one and click More. This will take you to the Custom Color section. Oops. There. Now, just make sure that the color is close enough. And let's click on um, part of the color window. And I think this one is correct. Yeah, just had to modify it a little bit. Now let's click Add to Custom Colors and click OK. And let's click on Save Changes. Let me just, I think I'm close here. Okay, I think the color's right. So let's minimize this window. And now what you want to do now is to change the style of the taskbar by going to Properties by right-clicking on the taskbar first. And let's check use small icons and set the taskbar buttons to never combine. Click Apply and just press OK. The website for the software, click on Downloads. Scroll down to the older versions unsupported section and you'll find the Nintendo GameCube package. When you click on this, you will download this file. It's a zip file, by the way. Once the download is complete, open up the zip file. Now before you extract the folder for ScumVM, you will first need to make a folder on the SD card called Apps. Remember to use lowercase letters. Then go into the folder you just created and extract the ScumVM folder from the zip file to here. As you can see, I already extracted this folder here, so I'm not going to show you the extraction process. Now you will want to prepare the game's files. Just make one more separate folder in here called Adventure Games. Again, remember to use lowercase letters. Then insert one of the Humongous Entertainment game disks that you wish to use and extract all of its files to this folder you've created. As you can see, I already have a lot of game files in this folder, so I'm not going to transfer anything now. When you're done, disable the SD card. Then connect it to the card reader that you wish to use. I'm using my Nintendo GameCube console. It's an actual GameCube because it's my only way of playing Nintendo GameCube games. And since my GameCube memory card is still in slot A, but I want to keep it in there, I'm going to insert this reader into slot B. Then put the software disk inside the GameCube's and disk tray. Or the Wii's disk reader. Now turn on your Nintendo GameCube. Sorry about the cut there. Now the SD Media Launcher's software's title card shows up. And it says please insert an SD card into the memory card adapter in either slot. Oh, I should have inserted that card reader all the way in. Now, just go into the apps folder by pressing the A button on your Nintendo GameCube controller. And then go to ScumVM, the folder, and open up the program scumvm.dll. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of Humongous Entertainment games listed here, with one Living Books game listed up here, which is The Tortoise and the Hare. So I'm going to play the Windows version of Putt Putt and Fatty Bear's Activity Pack. And finally, select the game that you wish to play, and then press Start. And there you go. You finally have a Humongous Entertainment game running on your Nintendo GameCube or Wii console safely.
What game would you like to play with me?
Now, in order to have a slideshow playing in the background while using your desktop theme, you have to have a folder with a collection of 2 or more pictures. Since Windows 10 does not include sample images, I am going to use all the sample pictures from Windows XP instead. So what you need to do now is to create a folder for the wallpapers and name it something like Windows XP Wallpapers. Then go to the folder where you have placed your needed wallpapers. Then copy them and paste them into the folder that you intend to use. Once you're done, go back to the control panel and select Slideshow. Then select the folder you have created. Click on the folder you made and click Choose this folder. And right here you can change the time of how you want the picture to change every minute or 10 minutes or 30 minutes, and you know all that. If you want the picture to change daily, just click on 1 day. But here I'm going to select 1 minute since I want the wallpapers to keep changing. This one is one of my favorites. The one with this sailboat right over here, and with the ocean, and with this tiny island in the background. And that's it. That's how you create a desktop theme with a wallpaper slideshow. So that'll be it for this tutorial video. So I hope you all enjoyed it, and thank you very much for 75,000 subscribers, even though I'm a little bit late. Thank you all for that. And goodbye everybody, and that's about it. Of MASH on Windows 7, 8, 8.1, or 10. I'm gonna make Victor appear and he's my all-time favorite Microsoft agent character. In case you're wondering, Victor was the guy that was featured in the HP tour guide on some old HP Pavilion models, particularly from the early 2000s. And now you can do whatever you like with this program here. And for those who are wondering how to download a Victor for this program, I have a separate tutorial video on that. Please go to my channel and take a look. So let's do something right here before we can end the video. Let's make Victor say this default text that says, "Welcome to the Microsoft Agent Scripting Helper."
Welcome to the Microsoft Agent Scripting Helper.
Yep, that's pretty cool. Normally, the original startup sound for this classic Nintendo video game console would sound like this. From what I discovered a few years ago, if you start up your Nintendo GameCube or restart it and hold down the Z button on top of a single GameCube controller, a different startup sound would play. Watch and listen as I restart this console again. That was really unique and clever. As you probably heard, it had different music and a sound of a squeaky toy followed by a stock sound effect of a young child laughing. That reminds me of alternate Windows sound schemes and Microsoft Plus desktop themes for some old Windows operating systems for PCs, except this is a Nintendo video game console from the early 2000s with different startup sounds exclusively played when a cool controller trick is performed. Kudos, Nintendo! Download Virtual Console titles, WiiWare titles, and Wii channels. For this tutorial video, I'm going to download a WiiWare title because I never played one of those before. You can search for popular titles. Let's try 3D Pixel Racing. This game costs 500 Wii points, so it is a good choice since I have only 600 Wii points remaining right now. By the looks of this game, it looks pretty cool, so I'll give downloading it a shot while I can. When you're ready, click the download button and you'll be given a choice of putting the software onto your Nintendo Wii system memory or your SD card if you have one inserted inside. Click OK. Make sure you have enough Wii points and blocks available, Now click Yes. And then your software will be downloaded. As of March 26, 2018, it is no longer possible to purchase Wii points. Well done, the download is now complete. When you're done, just head back to the Wii menu. And voila, you can now run your newly downloaded software from here.